Most people think strength is loud. They think power means speaking more, showing more, proving more. But in Japan, strength looks different. It's quiet, controlled, invisible. A man sitting silently, observing everything, has more power than someone shouting for attention. Because real strength doesn't beg to be seen. It doesn't need validation. And that's exactly what makes it dangerous. In a world full of noise, the silent ones are the ones who win. Today, you'll discover 7 Japanese habits that don't just improve your life. They transform your mind into something unbreakable. And Kaizen, the 1% rule, deep version. Imagine trying to change your life overnight. You wake up motivated. You plan everything. You promise yourself, this time I'll be different. But after a few days, you fall back. Why? Because humans are not built for sudden change. We are built for gradual adaptation. That's where Kaizen comes in. A philosophy so simple, yet so powerful, that it rebuilt Japan after destruction. Kaizen means continuous improvement, one small step at a time. Not 100%, not even 10%, just 1% better every single day. It sounds small, almost useless. But here's the truth most people ignore. Small improvements don't look powerful in a day, but they become unstoppable over time. If you improve just 1% daily, in 1 year you become 37 times better. That's not motivation, that's math. Instead of forcing yourself to study 8 hours, start with 30 minutes. Instead of hitting the gym for 2 hours, start with 10 push-ups. Instead of changing everything, change one thing. Because consistency beats intensity. Kaizen teaches patience, and patience builds discipline. And discipline is what makes you unbreakable. 2. Wabi-Sabi, the beauty of imperfection, deep version. You've been taught your whole life to be perfect. Perfect grades, perfect body, perfect life. And every time you fail to reach that perfection, you feel like you're not enough. But in Japan, they see it differently. They follow Wabi-Sabi, a philosophy that says nothing is perfect, nothing is permanent, nothing is complete. Think about a cracked bowl. In most places it's thrown away. But in Japan, they repair it with gold, not to hide the cracks, but to highlight them. Because those cracks tell a story. Your struggles, your failures, your scars, they are not weaknesses. They are proof that you survived. Perfection is boring. Imperfection is real. Wabi-Sabi teaches you to stop chasing an illusion. Because the moment you accept imperfection, you remove fear, and when fear disappears, you become unstoppable. Zanshin, the power of presence, deep version. Look around you. People are physically present, but mentally absent, scrolling, thinking, worrying. Even when they're working, their mind is somewhere else. This is why most people never reach their full potential, because their attention is broken. But Japanese warriors followed a different rule, Zanshin. It means a state of total awareness, not just during action, but even after it. A samurai never relaxes completely, even after winning, because danger comes when you lose focus. In modern life, distractions are your enemies. Every notification, every scroll, every unnecessary thought is stealing your power. Zanshin teaches you to take it back, to be fully present in what you do. When you study, just study. When you work, just work. No distractions, no noise. Because where your attention goes, your life follows. Ikigai, the reason you wake up, deep version. Most people wake up every day, not because they want to, but because they have to. There's no excitement, no purpose, just routine. Wake up, work, sleep, repeat. That's not living, that's surviving. But in Japan, they search for something deeper. Ikigai, your reason for being. It's not just a job. It's not just passion. It's the intersection of what you love, what you're good at, what the world needs, what you can be paid for. When these align, life feels meaningful. And when life feels meaningful, discipline becomes easy, because you're no longer forcing yourself. You're driven by purpose. Ikigai isn't found overnight. It's built slowly, through exploration, failure, and patience. But once you find it, you stop feeling lost. And a man with purpose is impossible to break. Gaman, Silent endurance, deep version. Pain is unavoidable. Struggle is guaranteed. But how you respond, that's what defines you. In today's world, people complain about everything. Small problems become big drama. But in Japan, they follow Gaman. It means endure the unbearable with patience and dignity. No complaints, no excuses. Just silent strength. This doesn't mean ignoring emotions. It means controlling them, because reacting to everything makes you weak. Gaman teaches restraint, to stay calm, even when life is not. Because storms don't last forever, but the way you handle them shapes who you become. Bushido, live by a code, deep version. Without rules, you become a slave to your emotions. One day you're motivated, next day you're lost. That's why samurai followed Bushido, a strict code of life. Not feelings, but principles. Honor, discipline, loyalty, courage. They didn't act based on mood. They acted based on values. If they said they would do something, they did it, no matter what. This is what most people lack today, consistency, because they rely on motivation. But motivation fades. Principles don't. When you live by a code, you remove confusion. And a man with clear rules becomes dangerous. Ibn Ma, the power of silence, deep version. Silence is uncomfortable for most people. They feel the need to fill it with word, noise, distractions. But in Japan, silence is respected. It's called Ma, the space between things. In music, silence creates rhythm. In conversation, silence creates depth. In life, silence creates clarity. When you stop talking, you start observing. When you stop reacting, you start understanding. Silence gives you control. Because the less you say, the more people notice, and the more you observe, the more you learn. Power is not in speaking more. Power is in knowing when not to speak. These habits are simple, but they require something most people avoid. Discipline, not motivation, not shortcuts, just consistent effort and silent growth. Start small, stay focused, and remember, in a world full of noise, the silent ones always win.